Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learnt, the show where we go through all the major talking points of the last Chelsea game. And to be honest, it's not really a lot of talking points. Just glad to win. Glad to win. We had to win. If we weren't winning this, we would genuinely be at risk of being in 15th or 16th by March. And God forbid, we have suffered enough as a fan base without needing to be in that position in March, let alone around Christmas back in 2015, for those who remember. But yeah, good to beat Palace again. Palace must be sick of us, the amount of late winners that we get against them, the amount of victories that we get against them. I think that's our 13th or 14th in a row. Like, talk about bogey teams. They're just straight sick of playing us. Home, away, FA Cup semi-final, we just win. At the end of the day, that's it. And this is probably the worst Palace team we've played out of the lot in terms of that run of fixtures. No Zaha, obviously, gone to Galatasaray. No Eze, no Elise, no Gay. Roy Hodgson ball in big 2024. Players and fans are going against the owners. It's a mess. It's a giant mess over there. So I'm not too surprised that we won. I also saw a stat that Palace had the second most conceded goals around or after the 90 minute. Second to Tottenham, who had 2 more. And obviously we've scored 2 since then. So they're probably joint top. And with that in mind, I'm really not surprised we won the way we did. Because they're bottle jobs. And they're probably bigger bottle jobs than we are. But hey, cool. You take it, but it just doesn't show anything to me. Like, that performance really didn't prove anything. It's just, you can beat the teams that you're expected to beat. Give me the bottom 5 in the league or the bottom 7 in the league any day of the week. We could win most of those games. Most of those games. Don't want to speak about the likes of Wolves and Brentford and Everton just yet because, I mean, they've all got results against us. But yeah, I mean, first point. Thank God we played Palace. Because they're bottle jobs. They're in a bigger mess than we are. And they sucked. That's it. All they did was defend. So it was just about composure, perseverance. And it does lead to my second point as well. That we at least showed that. We could have lost a game like that a few months ago. We actually kept going until the end. And we kept composed. We didn't make any silly mistakes in midfield or in the back towards the end of the game. And it was enough to win. It was enough to win. So, good. I'm glad we at least showed a bit of mental fortitude for this game. I feel like that's all I can give credit for, though. Other than that, like, again, we really, really weren't impressive. It's just maybe the scoreline will look that way. Or people will be like, we had a better second half because we scored 3 goals. If you are really flexing that second half performance, find your standards. Find your standards. That was 89 minutes of pure garbage. Basura. Pure trash. And then they just fell asleep twice. That's it. That is the game right there. We're just lucky we had this game at this point in the season because we really needed a fixture like this. Third point. Chilwell. Speaking of Basura, just not good enough. Not good enough. Like, this guy is a turnover machine. He doesn't look comfortable at all. Going forward, he looks rash. Defensively, rash. In terms of playing the ball, just turns it over for fun. Some of the one-touch passing, it's like, bro, why are you even trying? Like, I can't be bothered. But, like, we have to play Chilwell because we don't have any other options. So, I guess we got to see him against Doku next week. That's going to be fun. That's really going to be fun. We need Cucurella back ASAP. All the shit I hear people talk about Cucurella, I have been saying this guy's a better left back than Ben Chilwell. He at least offers me something defensively. He at least offers me a more consistent 90 minutes. Cucurella's problem is he's got a little bit of the bozo G. There's a howler in him. And sometimes that howler leads to a goal. Chilwell, he ain't got the bozo gene. He's just a bozo. He makes hella mistakes. Left, right, and centre. Offensively, defensively, mistakes everywhere. So, yeah, he ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. We do need to be looking at better in the summer. Fourth point, Nkunku. Now, Nkunku came on, and I genuinely think that was the turning point. Because if you look at both goals, his movement creates a lot of space for Gallagher. And fair play to Gallagher for taking the finish as well. Does seem like he's starting to improve his goal scoring. If we can get that at a bit more of a consistent level, I might see why he starts a little bit more. But I need to see that more. Like Gallagher against Crystal Palace, it just looks like a safe bet right now. Is it a safe bet for Gallagher to score more? That's what the next few weeks will tell us. But you got an opportunity to be a hero, my friend. In terms of Nkunku, though, brilliant. Smart on the ball, smart off the ball. And you could see the slight improvement in terms of our football after that point. Other than that, like, I didn't see much improvement. It felt like we still lacked any structure or any sort of patterns. We were just passing the ball sideways and trying to pass forwards, but like it was a bit optionless. Like we were playing hero ball at certain points, or we were just trying to cross aimlessly to somebody because we just didn't have an option other than to go wide and to try and cross the ball. So yeah, again, not a convincing performance. Really not a convincing performance, but it's just a necessary result. That's all. That's all that this game was. Last point. We got a tough run of games coming up. Man City, not Crystal Palace. I wish we could play them again. Man City, Liverpool in the cup final again. Then we have obviously a winnable game at Leeds. Hopefully we win so we can move the Arsenal game. But if we don't win that, we have Brentford away, Newcastle at home, and Arsenal away before the international break. And I don't know where we get a win in any of those games. But we have to. We got to climb up the table. If not, we're just going to fall further and further down the table. And then we can't even talk about being in the top 7 or even getting into the top 7. It will be another season thrown in the bin. This is make or break time for Poch. Even though, in my opinion, he should have already been sacked. He should have been sacked months ago. But you got another stay of execution. Great. Great and all of that. Just, can you do something with it? Apparently, we play better against the better teams. So, now's an opportunity to go for a run. Even though I can't even try and ask for that. Because I got no faith we'll do that. Man City just feels like a free points to Man City. Just don't take the piss out of us. Bag 2 or 3 and just pass the ball around while we go and get some lunch or we go to the pub early. Fuck it. Carabao Cup final, you must. I don't know how, but you had better. Because at the very least, we can say we're in the Conference League if we get that, even though we have absolutely scammed our way into that competition. Fine. Fine. But we do need to find a way. We have to find a way. We've wasted enough time. Now you need to get us out of the mess that you've put us in, Pochettino. So it's up to you. We'll see what happens. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, up the Chels.